What's up, YouTube? It's Louis here. I hope you're all well. Look at this crazy reversal we've seen yesterday. I saw many people getting overexcited as we were coming down here. What's interesting is that just before the CPI data came out, we were actually coming back down to this support, and we were over here just before it was released. And as it released, we dumped at first, but of course reversed as we've seen. And that's a very strong candle. It's looking to me more like a spinning top than a bullish hammer because we can see some wicks to the top there. So yeah, this is a spinning top. It's a bullish reversal candlestick pattern, and that's why we've seen this reversal tapping this resistance, basically exactly as we predicted in the last few days in the Bitcoin updates. We were basically saying now that we lost this key support, we've broken out. If I turn on the EMAs, we'd ran into the 55, and we know that this is not technically bullish until we're above both of these EMAs, the 55 EMA and the 69 EMA. If you're not aware of it, just play around with it on the daily and on the weekly. Go check out the 69 with the 55 and look at the crosses on the weekly time frame. And yeah, just look at it as resistance, like here, over here. You got above the 55, rejected it, got pushed you back under. You wouldn't have known that if the 69 EMA was not there. You just, or you could have just said, yeah, you simply lost support. But we're not bullish until we're above this, so we can't get too excited. But when we rejected this, what we wanted to see, and what I was saying on the channel, is now we're trapped between 19.6 and this, and now we're going to come to test the 20 EMA and hold it. And if we can hold it, we're going to actually try and break out of this pattern and validate this 30k plus technical target to the upside, which would make it look like a W pattern, a double bottom, one bottom, two, but it's also an inverse head and shoulders we've been talking about for a few months on the channel now. So if you enjoyed today's update so far and want to support the channel with the algorithm, please like, subscribe, comment, but also turn the notification bell on. It's around this time during the day though that we do release the Bitcoin video, Quant and H-bar. We look at these three and sometimes go into more when I have some more time. But yeah, this is the inverse head and shoulders pattern, and once we do break out, that's if we do break out, it's not valid yet, your target is 30,600. It would, in my opinion, this is going to be a key resistance going forward because it was the last year's low, the lowest point of 2021 over here. Not many people are looking at this. They're more inclined to look at this area over here around 28k, 29k. But we do have a wick over here. So this group, blue zone, will act as some resistance, as well as this high over here, which we failed to break on the second attempt over here. So we were under the EMAs, and that, as I was telling you, is basically signaling that we should actually take out this low. So I said you could put a simple trade just to here. We reversed because you held it as support, because you did not lose it. You should go back to resistance. So we were saying that this was a potential scenario that if we do hold this, I'd expect us to bounce up, back up to here. And I was telling you guys, it's all about support and resistance. If we lose this, then we're going to validate these targets that we've been talking about on the channel, the bearish targets. We've always been saying that as long as we're above 18.6k and closing, daily candle closes above 18.6k, Bitcoin is bullish. And that's why you see when we are going under, we're reversing, because this is the area of demand. This is where the bulls first stepped in, the pivot point. I've shown you many times. I have another EMA, the 12 EMA over here, where we rejected it. And this is in a downtrend. So if you're using this as resistance, we should actually go lower than this, and you did not. So this is the first ever higher low. And that's the specific reason why this is my, at least, point of interest. I don't know if it's anyone else's, but it's for that reason it's my point of interest, because the trend changed right there. So as long as we're closing above this, Bitcoin is bullish, and that's why we've seen this amazing reversal candlestick pattern, because this is support, this is demand, and now we want to close again above the previous all-time high, the 2017 high, 19,666 on the Bitstamp chart. This is the chart of the most data. Now we haven't closed today's candle yet. We've already ran into this resistance, so we're reacting. You have to even understand, if you're a bull, you have to react. This is key resistance. We've been in this downtrend over here since June for this specific trend line. And so what we want to do is continuously hold 18.6k, and if we can do so, we're going to keep attacking this. Going forward, we might fall back to here, the 786, 19k. This is a psychological level, and so if we do hold this, or even if we just pump out today, that's amazing. We just want to stay, once we're outside of this 19.6k, Once we're above it, we're probably going to run into this resistance, and we want to fall back to this green box and hold the outside finally. We failed to do so over here, so we want to break out as we did here, run into the EMAs, but this time hold the outside. That's what we really need to see. We haven't seen that just yet, and when we do so, we know that this whole green zone is demand, is support, and we should be onwards and upwards to this technical target, which with each high being a resistance point. That's pretty much it. Please like, subscribe, comment. Check out my Twitter, Louis_crypto. But also message me if you're interested in my education, where I teach you guys how to do this, all from a beginner to an advanced trader, for either my mentorship or my course. The course is on a 30% discount, and I do have some available spots for my mentorship. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.